Hey, how you doing? It's me again, Big Juffer, with another entry in the Tubers High Score Challenge World Cup 2022. For those of you that don't know, in the Tubers High Score Challenge, we have a season each, well, it's about twice a year, I think it works out, where we play a load of video games. We have 2 weeks to compete against each other, and at the end of it, we crown a season winner, because the winner of each challenge gets 10 points, second gets 9, third gets 8, all the way down to 10th for 1 point. And in the last season, season 5, myself and Maud finished equal top with the same amount of points. So you can imagine my horror when the fixtures turned out like this. You can see on the left hand side there, I've drawn Maud in the game Life Force on the NES, because we're doing Sega and Nintendo classics. Got to admit, never played Life Force on the NES before. I played Salamander in the arcade, and I think I've played Life Force in the arcade as well, and they do have slightly different power-up mechanics. So anyway, why don't you join me? Or not. I'm not your dad, but if I am your dad, I'll tell you why your mum's limping later. Right, hang on. Right, here we go then. So this is my run. It's a good game. Shoot 'em up. Alternates between horizontal and vertical levels, and it's pretty damn good. It's very entertaining. Not gonna lie, it's a bit easy. So I think got the 1cc fairly quick. But there's a little secret to scoring, which I only kind of discovered by accident. So when we get to that bit, or those bits rather, I'll highlight them. So keep an eye on the score, because there's little tricks to get in extra points, which I think is a bit nasty in a game like this. So I always go the same route with my weapons, always pound the laser up first, then get the option, then get the missile, then power the missile up, then get more speed. Yeah, you'll see in a minute. So anyway, get this guy. Now watch this. When you kill these 2 arms, I just want you to listen and watch the score. There, did you hear that noise? Up in that top left hand corner, hiccuping, up in that top left hand corner, there's a hidden 5,000 points. And I think there's 3 scattered through level 1, maybe 4 in level 2, and probably the same in level 3. If you get them all, you're talking a ludicrous amount of extra points. Anyway, that's my only downside with this game. So what we've got, 17,000. So I'm probably 5,000 up on, if you don't know where that secret score is. There's another one coming up here. So after this tooth at the top, listen. There, you hear that extra life noise? That's the 5,000 point. Yeah, it spoils it a little bit. Still a great game though. And also hidden through the levels, you've got extra lives. So on this level, for instance, basically if there's an extra life hidden, opposite to that there'll be score hidden, except on this bit. This is where you get the first secret extra life. Where is it? Here it comes. See that flashing power up there? That was an extra life. And get the second option in a minute. Go on. There we go. There's not too much flicker on it, apart from on, what level is it? Probably level, I think it's level 2. But still a great game. Right, okay, here's another one, watch this. This wall here basically regenerates and you have to shoot and just go through it. If you go down the bottom of this section and do it, you get an extra life. If you go up the top, watch me score and listen for the noise again. Ping, 5,000 points. I think there's 3 on this level that I've found. Totally unfair if you don't know they're there. Here's the first boss, so I've got the wife flicking the V's at me through the window. Put camera on. And the bosses in this game are pretty shit, to be honest. Very basic. This is probably the hardest one. If you get behind him, he always flies away from you to start with. Then kite round, See if you can get him. You can sometimes kill him first off on that pass, but there's no danger. Just kite him around the level again, twat his eye a bit, wash. Right, on to level 2. How long's left? 24 minutes. Bloody hell. So the objective of this level now is to get your shield up as soon as possible. Shield doesn't protect you from everything, so rocks and stuff will still hit you and kill you in one hit. There we go, force, got it. So once you've got missiles powered up, lasers powered up, and the shield, the only thing really is to then set the counter so that if you lose your shield, you've got another one straight away. But yeah, I'll just pick them all up. Because basically on level 3 you lose loads of lives anyway, and there's a spoiler. I think on the second or third 1cc of this, I did it without losing any lives. But that's before I discovered the secret point thing. And once I discovered that on level 3 basically, unless you know exactly where the extra points are, right, it's going to shut up, there's another one, right, watch the skull. Ping, another 5,000 there at the top of that volcano. But yeah, unless you know exactly where they are on level 3, you're basically going to die. So I always hang right there to shoot that baddie, and then come left. Don't know if you get more points going right or not, because I've tested that out. But I think it's easier to do this bit if you hang left. Kill that volcano. Right, now this is the real bit that can be quite tricky, because if these meteor or asteroid things spawn in the wrong place, you can just be totally fucked without an escape route. This is the game changer. 5 minutes into the game, it's just like, yeah, the game's not having any of it. Nah, you're gonna die, mate. So here, I hang left to try and kill that spawner. Didn't quite get it. Hang right, kill that one. Sneak up the gap. Still got my force somehow. And that's the only place really where the flickering gets really bad. And then kill this spawner. Sneak through the gap. Missed that leggy thing on the other side, but never mind. Right. Now then. Not quite just yet, but there's another 5,000 secret points coming up. And there could be more. These are just the ones that I found while I was playing it. Right. Hear it there? Ding! Just above that column on the left. Just before it splits into 3. And then if you listen carefully, there's another one up here. And there could be absolutely loads of these. And you know, if Maud's found more, fair play. But listen. Go up to the right here. Ping, another 5,000. But yeah, I found the ones that I thought were there. But if there are any more, fair play. But I think this is the maximum I can get with finding all the secrets that I can find. That makes sense? Doubt it. Right, this boss is fairly token ordinary. Right, now what to do is line yourself up on the left here with your options off to the right. You can do this mirrored on the right hand side and you'll get an extra life, but if you do it this side and then hang just here, ping, there's another 5,000. So basically where the game gives you a secret extra life, go the opposite and you tend to get 5,000 points. I think. Now this boss, I think, is it in Gradius? Yeah, I think Gradius 5 did my head in. Because you think you've killed it and then it comes back in a different form. Ugh. Anyway, right, 20 minutes left, bloody hell. We've got 91,890. Now this level, it's got some sneakily hidden extra 5k. I think there's only 3 of them. But there's 3 that I can find. And I'll try and remember where they are. But yeah, because of the nature of the level, if you remember exactly where they are and do it like a robot, you can probably get more points, but I ain't got time for that shit. Got a job. Right, the first one to do is here, after these fireball jobbers, and this little lion thing, call it a lion, don't look like a lion, it's a dragon, isn't it? If you go up the top, watch me score, 98k. After these two birds, yeah. I've lost my shield. Right. Oh, I think I missed it. Unless it's here. Oh, there we go. I think that was it. That's the first 5,000. Yeah, it doesn't matter that I've lost my shield here because, yeah, you just die loads anyway. And it doesn't really matter because the boss on this level is so easy. It may as well not be there. And the next level you can get all your power-ups back anyway. But just hang at the top because here you get an extra life. So it doesn't matter if you die getting it because you kind of cancelled out the death. Hit the blue thing. And then there's a section coming up where you get loads of these little birds. Phoenixes, this bit here, right? So this is good to get your speed up back normally, but I fucked it up. So yeah, kill all these for as many as you can. Don't matter if you die. As long as you've got one life left, you're fine. Yeah, speed up. Get another one. Speed up. Get another one. Didn't speed up. Now here, right, there's one 5,000. And here, there's another one. And they're right in the middle of where those lava flows spawn. Yeah, not too bothered that I'm dying. Don't give them monkeys. Because like I say, the boss is just nonsensical. This one can be tricky with no power-ups, but as long as you can sneak through that gap, you can kite him around and then kill him. Cool, on to the boss. This dragon head thing, he only fires one bullet at a time. You just fly around his bullets, you got all the time in the world. Even though you got a weak ass pea shooter, just pew pew him, pew pew, pew pew. Yeah, keep hitting him when you can. And eventually he'll go boom. Shake that room. Tick, 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 tick. Boom! Mistimed that, didn't I? Boom! There we go, got it right that time. Right, how long's left? 15 minutes. Okay, no. Goes on forever. Right, so on this level, you can basically get all your power-ups back. Yeah, I missed one, but never mind. Doesn't matter, you get loads later on. Important to get lasers and missiles to start with. Doesn't matter if you're really slow, like I am. I don't mean in the brain department, I mean the ship department. Because your missiles will take care of the stuff on the left and the right. Your laser takes care of the stuff in the middle. Yeah, this guy we can kill. Missed one of his things, but never mind. Right, and this is where it gets easier. There's a few bubble things to kill to start with. Right, 1, 2, 3, miss one. Right, they get loads of power-ups. So the difficult part here is pressing the select button when you've got the power-up that you need. But what you're looking for before you get to the boss is getting 2 options and your laser fully powered up. And if you got that, the boss is pathetic. If you haven't got that, the boss can be quite tricky. So yeah, you can see I've got both options, lasers powered up. These things are just ridiculous, pathetic. 1,000 points each. And I think I've seen them shoot once. shoot all the brains on sticks. Alright, then it's important to stay at the bottom of the screen for the rest of this bit. And try and arrange your options so that they're quite close together but not too close. I'll do it right in a minute, I think. Yeah, like that. And that just cuts through all this branch crap that appears. Because if you lose life here, then the boss can be quite hard. Right, these things, again, waste of time. Just shoot them, 1,000 points each. Just alternate between them all. And then this bit, again, just stay at the bottom. You get funny, after this section, you get funny prawn things falling from the top that split into other prawn things. Missed some there, but yeah, never mind. So this Skelly Bob ribcage thing fires lasers upwards, but it can't hit you if you're right down the bottom. So just stay at the bottom, shoot as many prawns as you can. You don't get many points for each one anyway, I don't think. What do you get? Yeah. Only 60 points each or something. Right, and then the most ludicrous boss in the game. Oh, I thought it was dead impressive first time I saw it. It's absolute shit. Basically just hammer his gob when he opens it. There he goes. He's dead. Wow. Amazing. Right, 2 levels to go, 11 minutes left. Fucking hell. Right, so what I want to concentrate on here is getting my shield back up on my force. Missed one baddie, but they're only 30 each, so ain't too fussed. Certainly not worth a restart anyway for 30 points. Right, these things, try and shoot as many that come out as you can, because they are 300 points each. So that's a fair whack. Some of these rocks can shoot and they turn into power-ups. On this run I don't think I got any. So yeah, just stay out of the way if they don't explode. All I'm doing really is trying to get the power-up system back to the force, so that if I lose it I can get it back again. Although at the end of this level it's designed to cock all that up anyway. So again, try and kill as many of these as I can. Missed 2. Missed another one, so there's 3 gone there. That's probably another 900 points I could have got. Still not worth a restart though. I can make it up later on. I'll tell you where. Right, let this one fire its baddies out. So you kill the baddies and the tunnels they come from. Although you can't kill that one, which is frustrating. And then hang forwards. Shoot all these turrets. Wait until they're just over a quarter of the screen in. Not even that, it's a fifth of the screen in it. And then go behind them. And then come to the top. Each one of these is, well, I can't even work it out, it's going that quick. But it's points in it. Everything that score points, stay on it, shoot it as long as you can. I think getting hit by one of them would be instant death even with the force. So kill all this crap. Right, mid-boss. Which is basically pointless if you're fully powered up. There we go. He's dead. How long we got left? 9 minutes. Another one of these where I'm just kind of trying to kill as many of those as I can. Missed one of them. These I think are worth 500 each, maybe. Yeah. Worth getting all of them. And then this bit can be tricky. I've never died to this bit, but I always get a bit windy because I never like moving scenery and trying to navigate through it, especially this bit. Just, yeah, makes me clench a bit. This is the bit that just completely knackers up your power-up system. Because you've got no choice but to shoot through these walls. And there probably is a route that you can find where you don't pick any power-ups up. But doesn't matter. Getting through it unscathed is the main thing. Again, the boss here is just crap. Well, not crap, it's pretty weak. You can kill it fairly easily, that's what I should say. No points for shooting these blocks though, which is a shame. Be nice to quite go crazy on this level. Just farm loads of points out of it. Then 2 extra power-ups here. And we're through that horrible section. And pretty much at the boss. So to begin with, you can't actually hit him. You have to wait for the level to collapse around you, then you can hit him. So the roof falls in. Dodge that. And then you've got to wait for all the roof to cave in, and then you can finally shoot his head off. I'm not hitting him yet, I'm just getting ready. Alright, now I can hit him, now his eyes lit up. So he's pretty weak, he fires these bullets at you. They can be quite difficult to see because of the flicker. That's the only thing I will say. But yeah, not that troublesome. Right, and on to the last level. 6 minutes left. 245k. Now, try and kill as many of these baddies as I can. I think I miss a couple. But again, they're not worth that much. So, not really too upset. I've not realised yet that I need to reset my force thing. There we go, I've realised now. These are worth more. It's worth trying to kill as many of these as possible. And these are worth 100 each, I think. But yeah, just try and kill as many of these as you can, because you can really boost your scoring potential here. Missed a few. Big group, missed a couple. But as long as you get in the main group. Basically, I'll try and aim for where the main concentration is, because then you get, it's a bit simple and you get more of them. I'll stick to the middle here because those like flame things on the left and the right, they can be a bit tricky. Reminds me of that level, is it level 1 or level 3 on Axelay, where they're chucking anti-flak stuff or anti-aircraft stuff at you from the bottom. Horrible. Right. And this level is basically, it shouldn't even be in the game, I don't think. Hardest level in the game is level 3. And it's designed to kill you, but the fact that the next level gives you all your power-ups back, it makes it inconsequential. As long as you're aware of the hazards that come up here, like those flames being shot up, you can pretty much get to the end of it. Let the missiles take out the cannons. There will be one of those flamethrower things here. Just skip past it. Now with the heads, I try and let them fire a couple of bullets first before I kill him. Just because you do get a few extra points, but I don't think it's that many. See if I can work out how many it is. Might only be 50. 40 I think, or 30 even. Yeah, it's not really worth doing. But force of habit, once you've done it once and it works, you go back and do it again. Right, if you haven't got any weapons, this can be a bit tricky as well, but when you're fully powered up, fairly simple. Right, 292,000 and we're nearly at the end of the game. So when I set out, I thought 240k was a pretty good score. And then when I realised the scoring trick with those extra 5,000 points, I thought, right, if I can get 300k, I'll be happy. And I think I end up with, I can't remember, is it 324 or 322? We'll find out in a minute. So this is the last proper boss. And if it's supposed to be an eyeball or an arsehole or an egg. And it's got a snack. Love snacks. Makes me laugh when people go, oh, I'm a celebrity. Oh, I hate snakes. There we go, 322,460. So you don't get any more points from here on in, so that's my score. And like I said at the start, we're only doing the first loop, so it was all about maximising the score on loop 1. I did play a game the other day where I got to loop 4, and the game doesn't really get that much harder. I had 13 lives, I think, when I gave up. So yeah, it could basically go on forever, depending on how bored you get. This bit is just escaping for the base, or from the base as it explodes around you. And what you can normally do is, if you do this first bit, from here, if you go up to the top, it can't kill you. But I just twitched to the right, just stupidly. I did lose one more life than I needed to. That's it. Cool. Right, now we get the end game sequence and the little music. I'll be quiet for that to play. Boom. Quite a nice little tune, that, isn't it? Right, so I'll let it loop round again. So this is what it does. It loops back to level 1 and you're starting the game again basically, but with any power-ups you got left and your lives and the points. So your points just keep going up. So like I say, 322,460. I think I could probably have scored another couple of thousand, but not much more than that. So yeah, that's my entry. If you like the look of that and you think, well, I can do better than that, I can beat this stupid old man, after this World Cup challenge finishes, we'll be launching into season 6. So go to the Facebook group, go on the Discord. Why don't you join us? And I'm not going to say or not, because I want you to join us. I want as many people as possible in it, because it's great. Anyway, thanks for watching. I've been Big Juffer. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.